We're in the plant room today doing a little winter maintenance, and I'm lucky to have a south-facing room where I can stash some plants in the winter here in Virginia. I've pruned a little bit so far. This is a geranium that we're going to prune. I'm going to just really do some serious chopping on this geranium. You cannot hurt a geranium. There's not going to be a whole lot left. You're going to think, oh my gosh, she's killing it. But no, I'm not killing it. It's regenerating. This is restorative. You want to get all the dead leaves out of the bottom of your pot. It's just a place where bugs can accumulate. And you can't help sometimes to just bring in invisible insects on your plants from the great outdoors. And you don't want to cut all the way back. You want it to be able to branch back out again. Good. And you will be amazed at how full this plant will become. It won't be all scraggly and falling over and top heavy. And it'll be able to support the blooms that it's going to produce. And I'll show you in a minute how a begonia is a different sort of beast. This is a beautiful little begonia, and it is not a branching plant. It just has a stem that comes up, so there'd be no point in just cutting this back. It's not gonna get more branches. So the only thing we can do is just kind of get the dead leaves out. It looks really good. You can see the multiple separate plants in here. This is a plant separate. We could separate all these in the spring and repot them in separate pots. That is a beauty. I love begonias. This is a Petunia actually from last year, and man, it has really grown. It looks really good. Often they are susceptible to getting bugs and things when you bring them inside. You see a little bit of white on it, which means there's some aphids. But we're going to cut this back anyway in preparation to take it outside. There's no way we want all this old growth on here. Super simple to cut back your plants. Not every plant is going to be cut back in this fashion. This is a totally different begonia. This is an angel wing begonia, and it is branching, so it does benefit from being cut back. You can see the new growth coming out of that stem from it being cut back. So not all begonias are alike, but you can see the striping on the stem where the branches are going to come out. That was not on the other begonia. This is a little patchouli plant. It is also branching, and it benefits from being cut back. It will come out with new stems right here. This is a little salvia, and it too is branching. So I cut it back. It looks really good now. It was triple the size. Really needed to be cut back. This is a banana plant, and it will have leaves that just die on the outside, and you just trim those back and leave the rest. You would not want to cut this down in height. It does not have branching stems. This is going to die. Just cut it off. Now there's some more yellow leaves. Cut off. I'm not cutting the stem, I'm just cutting the leaves off. These are not diseased, they're just dead from the winter. I'm back with some of my larger plants. This is a grapefruit tree, and we will be cutting it back about half. We will cut this back so that it's a nice little bush instead of shooting way up like that. We cut it back and it has a nice little form now. It's going to be a nice little tree.